Good morning, everyone. This is Rayearth, and we are going for something a little bit more obscure this time. This is, I suppose, back into kind of my niche of Super Nintendo RPGs. But we are going hard into the 90s here with the SNES adaptation of Clamp's manga and anime Magic Knight Rayearth. Which is a way better adaptation than it has any right to be. It's a cute little RPG. The music is right on point. You get introduced right away. It skips kind of the regular intro and goes right into introducing us to our characters. Huh? Did someone call out to me? Strange, I thought I heard someone's voice. Over there. Also, right away, you see the sprites, the animation on the sprites. We immediately see that, like, little chibi cat ears on Hikaru, which is totally on point for the anime. Jeez, leave it to me to fall asleep. Wait a second, where am I? Oh my, the last thing I remember was being on a field trip. Me too, we visited Tokyo Tower. My, what a coincidence, that's where I was as well. Hey, wait a minute. Lots of people visit Tokyo Tower. I went there today too, but that's not the problem here. You're right. I think we should start by introducing ourselves. What the heck? I'll feel more at ease if I know your names. My name's Fu. Okay. So we have Fu, who is the green magical knight. Umi, the blue magical knight. And Hikaru. So this show, manga, whatever, was an adaptation, it's kind of an early isekai with magical girl and eventually some mecha elements to it. It's a really good, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but it's a good show. And we've got our three characters and now the Mage Master Clef. You are the legendary Magic Knights? You're barely even children. Why did Princess Emerald... Look who's talking. You look like a 10-year-old. In reality, I'm 745 years old. Are you from around here? What is this place? Why are we here? This is Saphiro. You're the one summoned from another world by Princess Emerald to become the legendary Magic Knights. Sounds to me like the title of a new game. Little meta there. Whatever, now send us back to where we came from. Please tell us how to return. For that you will require the treasure chest that lies deep inside a little forest. Bring it back safely and I shall tell you how to return to your own world. How cheap. There's no other way, we have no choice. Alright, let's go. The treasure chest is in that forest, right? Alel Forest is home to fairies called Alel. If you approach them in good faith, they should be willing to aid you. Use these recovery items to heal your wounds. Should you run out, come back to me. Cheer cubes. No idea what that is, but okay. Ooh, that's that is a choice for walking speed. I will be fair and say, I have not played this game in a while. I don't think... Yeah, because we don't have magic yet. Let's see if we can actually do damage. I'm not sure we're supposed to be fighting yet, is basically where I was going with that. We definitely shouldn't be attacking with Fu. I know in the game she is the weakest physically. Okay, we're okay. Umi is the strongest magically. Hikaru is the strongest physically by a pretty large margin. And Fu is the primary healer. I bet we're supposed to go down here to this thing that looks like a forest. Okay, now we get a cutscene where it cuts away to the bad guys. Legendary knights have been summoned from another world. She had this much power left. Our pillar sure is something, ain't she? And the magic knights are... No, they are still children. They could never become the magic knights and resurrect the rune gods. There's always a chance. True, Halcyone. It is best to nip problems in the bud. As you wish, my dear Lord Zagata. So, this is the first minion that is going to be sent after us. We're going to use a cheer cube here to top off, just in case. I suspect we're going to be getting jumped, and apparently the random encounter rate is at least relatively high. These enemies are also likely more on par with what we should be fighting right now, judging by the fact that we're actually doing damage to them, unlike that first bet. Got a crit there. We'll take it. Got a level. And actually, this is pretty good emphasis on where all of these characters are at. Very much. Hikaru is the only one who got physical stat buffs. Just realized I might be pushing the wrong button. I will also say, the fact that they have the actual little vocal call-outs there is pretty awesome. I'm not seeing what we're supposed to be doing here. Unless we're just supposed to be continuing. Or if we're in the wrong place, which is totally possible. The good news is we're getting some levels either way. Please don't eat me! What are you saying? We won't eat you. It has wings. Could it be a fairy? What are you afraid of? Please tell us. You're not monsters. If you're not, And you're one of us, and you're not one of us. Who are you? I'm Hikaru. We're here to get the treasure chest that's in this forest. If you go between the pink and orange flowers, the tree will be just ahead, or the treasure will be just ahead. Okay. Beware of the monsters. Another level there. A little more well-rounded level. We'll take it. Definitely okay with that level from Fu. I don't think those are randomized, so I'm a little surprised at that. This must be the place the fairy was talking about. A hole opened up. Now we can move on. This looks like there's going to be a bunch of side paths that one of them is going to be right. It's a fairly straightforward game for the most part. So we're not going to be doing anything crazy as far as, you know... the last couple games I've played have been a lot of nuance to them, and I really wanted to play something that was a little bit more straightforward. You know, sometimes straightforward RPGs can be good too, and I feel like there's not enough of that at times. Or there's not as much appreciation for that at times. This must be the treasure chest. All right, let's go back. And it fast travels us out. Perfect. Boys. Okay, we head back to this hill where we were with, or where Mage Master Clef is. What are we doing? That was weird. You seem to have found the treasure chest. Now tell us how to get home like you promised. The way to return to your world is to become the Magic Knights and save this world. He's a bit manipulative. Magic Knights, now that you mention it, I think I've heard a voice before I came here. Me too, I'm pretty sure it said save this world. Legendary Magic Knights. Saphira is facing a great crisis. When the pillar, Princess Emerald, was abducted, monsters started appearing and ravaging the land. What is the pillar? Princess Emerald supported the peace in Saphira with her prayers and strong will. In Saphira, your will stands above all else. In other words, your trusting heart becomes your strength. However, she got kidnapped, right? Who did it? Saphira's second strongest, High Priest Zagato. At this rate, Saphira faces great danger. It was the princess's feelings that brought you here to this world. So if we become the Magic Knights and save this world, then the princess's wish will have been granted, allowing you to return to your old world. But before that, prepare for the coming battles. I shall supply you with some equipment. This is starting to feel more and more like a game. Now for the magic. I shall give one to each of you. Except... Okay. We get the full-on Magical Girl transformation sequence. As expected of the ones summoned to become the Magic Knights, the magic you have just learned seems to have chosen you. So the treasure chest had magic in it? What is your name? Hikaru Shiro. Well then, Hikaru, can you sense it? A power inside you that was not there before? Yes, I feel it, a burning feeling in my chest. Words are coming to me. That is your magic. Damn, Zagato's minions. Zagato, that's the bad guy you just mentioned. Teach me magic too, quickly. There's no time. Left. Okay, so he summons a weird griffin thing for us. We hop on its back. Hurry. Still don't know your name. I am Guru Clef. I have sworn to the princess that I would guide and watch over you. Now go. Go west. In the forest of silence, you will find Persea. Meet Persea. Get weapons and Makono. Here's Alcyone. Alcyone, I taught you magic so you could protect Princess Emerald, not bring danger to Sphero. Oh, I'm afraid I don't have time to talk, Clef. In a straight-up battle, I'd stand no chance against you. So I'll go ahead and take care of our fledgling Magic Knights instead. Alcyone. Catching up to them would be easy, but if those children cannot defeat the likes of Alcyone, they have no chance of reviving the rune gods and becoming the Magic Knights. The true foe is far stronger than she is. Magic Knights, overcome your obstacles and save Sphero. So he basically gives them the gear and sends them on their way. We can't just leave him. Let's go back. Mr. Clef wanted us to save Sphero, so he helped us escape. You want his efforts to go to waste? If we care about Mr. Clef, we cannot go back. Okay, let's keep going. Hello, young knights. You really are just children. It might be a bit cruel, but I need you to die here for Lord Zagato's sake. You dodged my spells. How about this? Okay. And now we get into our first real fight. We're gonna have Hikaru use Flame Arrow, her new spell, and that is an automatic completion there. We did it! I wonder how much further to the forest where Miss Persea is. What's going on? Griffin mount not to scale. Roar. It disappeared? Why? I don't know, but I'm glad it didn't when we were in the air. In any case, let's ask around in this village where Persea's house is. Okay. An artisan called Persea lives east of here. Well, that was easy. Couldn't live in this world without booze. Oh, okay. That's... I'm sorry, dude. You sound like you need some help. I'm sorry, we're still preparing. Okay. You have this big store, but you're still preparing. Noted. The sphere of light, if you touch it, you'll be magically healed. Okay, so... no inns or anything that you have to manage. There's just healing points where you can save. You can't use magic in the forest east of here. That's why spirits and spirit beasts cannot live there either. Maybe that's why the creature we rode on disappeared. An artisan called Persea lives east. We already... Do you have a twin brother that you literally just share the same dialogue with? I guess? Ah, youth. If I were 500 years younger, I would fight monsters too. I'm worried about Gramps. Lately, he's been groaning in his sleep. I hope he's okay. How long will these days of uncertainty continue? Okay. So, very basic town. Very basic RPG town. I guess they said east, so I guess we'll head east and see what we can find. Black pudding. I mean, I guess let's head up here and see if this is where we're supposed to be going. Apparently these monsters are not very strong still. Oh boy. Probably should have alternated to the other one to split up the damage a little bit more. Did not matter. This could be Persea's house. Hello? Anybody home? Doesn't look like there's anyone home. Should we try the door? It's open, but I don't see anyone. How careless of her not to lock the door. Let's go inside. Someone might be home. There we go. Somebody's here. Are you Presea? Clef told us to... Ooh! Oh, I finally got you, Makona. I'll finally get payback for all your mischief. Huh? Then who's in the cage? You're the ones who've been breaking into my house, aren't you? That's a misunderstanding. Kona, please just let us out of here. We did enter without permission. It's her fault for not locking the door, and nobody came when we called. The lock in this house was custom made by Guru Clef. No one from this world would be able to open it. And that means... Welcome, Legendary Magic Knights. Guru Clef instructed me to give you weapons. Weapons? I am Sphero's top artisan Presea. My job is making weapons and armor. Thank you, but, I don't have my wallet on me, but I did bring some candy. Good girl, this will be enough. Follow me, I'll get you some weapons. Yeah, so far we've just been punching things, so this is going to get a lot easier as we get once we actually have, you know, swords. Okay. Now take the weapons that suit you best. Thanks, Presea. I'm not giving them to you. You'll need to find the material so I can make proper weapons tailored to you. I'm lending you these for now. Magic Knight's weapons need to be made from the legendary ore escudo, which allows them to grow with the wielder. Why is that? Weapons made of escudo are key to reviving the rune gods. I don't really understand, but we'll get that material for you, for Clef's sake too. Good luck. Escudo can be found in the legendary Spring of Eterna. Others have gone there, but never came back. But you're the Magic Knights, I'm sure you'll be fine. I received Makona here from Guru Clef. I'm sure he'll come in handy if you take him along. We have our adorable mascot, which is totally not going to be annoying. Well, let's go. To reach Eterna, you'll have to pass through the Forest of Silence. You won't be able to use magic nor items there. So take caution. Makona knows how to get there. Thanks for everything. Oh, you can't use items either. Lafarga, your weapon is ready. Much obliged. Now I can face Zagato. Zagato? Lafarga is the swordmaster serving the princess. Lafarga, these are our fledgling magic knights summoned by the princess. I have heard the legend, but are you sure it's these children? In any case, your strength wouldn't be needed. I'll be the one to defeat Zagato. Tell me how that goes, bud. How rude. He's the best swordsman in all of Zafiro, though even so, I don't think he stands a chance against Zagato. Zagato is that powerful? He is, but apart from that, Zafiro can only be saved by the Magic Knights. My, that's a lot of responsibility. Be sure to come back with the escudo. I'll make you magnificent weapons. Okay, good luck. Okay. So, just to... So, just taking a quick look at this, even with the weapons, the stat upgrade, or the stats are very similar to where they were. Hikaru is basically is over double the power of Fu. But she has a lot less MP. Her wisdom and will stats are much lower than her compatriots. She's basically the tank. Umi is going to be, like I said, kind of the fast magic caster. She gets a lot of good aggressive magic spells and some buffs. And Fu is a lot more on the buff and healing side, but has the most MP, good defense, and good wisdom will. Basically, the cleric. Basically, fighter, mage, cleric. Secret? Apparently there's a secret menu. Anyway, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap here. This feels like a good stopping spot. So, we will pick back up next time and head into the Forest of Silence in the Spring of Eterna, and hopefully be able to get our hands on some escudo, make some magic weapons. I'm sure we won't have any problems between now and then. Oh. If you are not familiar with this and you would like to know more about it, I believe the show is up on, I want to say it's on Amazon. And it's just a couple it's only 2 seasons, pretty short as far as it's not like something like the Shonen Jump stuff that lasts forever. Only a couple seasons, or just a few volumes of manga of the collected manga. And it is great. It hasn't aged super well. It's very 90s, but it's good. And the game is about the same. I will also make sure I put a link in for the translation patch that I'm using for the game. With that, hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.